time.
It's finally happened. My record for the most subs ever held by anyone on Twitch.tv has not just been broken, it's been shattered by Kai Cenat. It's trending all over Twitter, Reddit. If you haven't heard, my record was from April 2021 during my subathon where I hit 283,000 subs. Kai's at 290,000 subs with 2 days left, I think. He's going to break 300,000, and I don't even know how high he'll go. He seems to have no limit to what he's able to pull off.
Isn't his last day of the subathon tomorrow or today? So he's probably going to hit like 300, 310,000 or something like that. And then it'll probably be on the slow decline after that.
Figured I'd talk about it here. Obviously, it's been a while since I've been a Twitch streamer. I've been on YouTube for over a year now, so there's no way for me to improve that record. Not that I really think I ever had any chance. And my subathon was mostly a mistake, kind of an accident, to be honest. I had a appendicitis problem. I got surgery. I lost 15,000 subs, and so I figured I would get them back by doing a subathon, which ended up with me somehow breaking the record, even though I wasn't even a top 10 streamer in the world. But let's be real. People know about me for my subathon. If you actually watched the subathon,
maybe we got to do a subathon.
That shit was boring as
That shit was so stressful for him too. He got swatted like 4 times on the subathon.
fuck. The most
And he always talks about this, how subathons are super boring because you can only have so many banger contents and then you got to prep more banger content. Like how much entertaining content can you prep for a subathon, right? Like Kai's been going for a month straight, and Kai's actually done a super good job because he has guests comes on the show. He does events every single day. But honestly, the guy is like insane, and he's a super top streamer. His whole house is rigged with cameras. He has a whole crew. He has cameras in all the rooms. He has screens in all the room for chats. He has cameramen. He has mic setups everywhere, right? And so he's ready to do a big events at any time. Most streamers are not like that. Almost every other streamer on the platform, even every other big streamer on the platform, cannot do the stuff that Kai does.
Interesting part about my subathon was the clock in the corner because it always seemed to teeter between 5 minutes and 30 minutes. So if you tuned in for a few minutes, you might think you would reach the end of it, but it just seemed to never come until...
Yeah, exactly. Kai has a ton of connections with rappers, with other famous people, with other content creators, right? And he has the space to do cool events with them, right? Almost no other streamer can do that, right? Kai's content is not very replicatable, right? Compared to someone like Ludwig, right? Or someone like XQC, almost all of XQC's content you could also do, right? Because he just watches videos all day, right? He just laughs at memes and then he plays Minecraft or Rocket League or whatever the fuck, CSGO, right? Ludwig, he just like, he banters with chat, improvs for like an hour, and then he does some mogul mail like drama, and then he goes and plays like Getting Over It, or he does, or he watches The Cut, right? But you can't watch The Cut for 30 days subathon.
The month finally came up. Even the Wikipedia page, the content section is smaller than the earnings section. People cared more about how much I made than what I was actually doing on stream. Because what I was doing on stream was exercising my garage, watching movies, letting my moderators do it, or sleep. It wasn't great content. And
dude, that's literally classic small streamer subathon.
I've said this many times, and I'll repeat it here. Although I'm really happy with the subathon. I literally cried at the end of it. Look at me. Look, I'm a little baby here. Feel like classic Ludwig 7? Look at that. That's classy. And it's one of the best moments of my life ever. I genuinely cried tears of happiness because I was just so overwhelmed with emotion. It was terrible for my channel. For the next month, 2 months after the subathon, everyone unfollowed me because I doubled in followers. And after the subathon ended, they were like, oh, wait, I don't actually like this guy's content. I just like watching the timer on his screen go down and be dangerously close to 0. And so I got really roasted for falling off. I didn't gain any viewership.
No.
20,000 before the subathon, and I averaged 20,000 after the subathon. And I thought I would. So it kind of stung, and I really changed a lot.
I mean, it stung, but he made a fuck ton of money in the process. So did it really sting in the long term, right? Like maybe it stings like a month after you're looking at the analytics, you're getting roasted. But a year later, dude's doing pretty well.
How I do my content. I focus on events. I focus on doing other projects like my podcast or Moist Esports, because focusing just on live stream viewers was demoralizing.
Stressful.
I'm still really happy with the record, and that's why I'm also okay
Anxiety-inducing.
with Kai breaking the record. Because I think if
And another thing that most streamers turn off their view count. Okay? Ludwig doesn't do that. Okay? He stares at his view count while he's streaming, and he uses that to gauge his audience. So I can only imagine how fucking stressful that is for him.
anyone were to do it, I do feel like Kai deserves it. Just purely in the amount of work he put into what this subathon is. He's at 296.
His streams are insane. Every day he's doing. Kai has like infinite energy to make things happen. He's always going. He's just always pumping out just exciting moments. He just doesn't stop. He's so exciting to watch.
6,000 right now. He seems like he's about to hit 300,000. But if you watched any of his subathon, it was really well done.
It was. And look at it. So this is something I was getting to. He has this massive space, right? Where he can look, he can just do a bunch of cool shit. He can have 30 people in the room if he wanted to, right? If he wants to dance, if he wants to like do some game, like a game show, bring in a couch, bring in TV, bring in guests, he can do that, right? And it's not just this room, it's his whole house is set up.
Like, he rented out an entire mansion in Los Angeles. He had a camera operator 24/7 with different crews that would change the rooms that he was in, and he had people producing and planning out content for every day of the 30 days of the subathon. Just look through his YouTube channel, and you can see he had people cosplaying as Hogwarts characters. He had a lie detector test. He did a Hot Ones thing, classic try in the box challenge. I mean, there's literally like months of ideas packed into a single subathon. He had KSI. He had like a bunch of celebrities on. He had some rappers on. It was crazy. It was crazy. Actually well done. It was not just a guy who was sleeping and having his moderators do a lot of the heavy lifting like I did.
It's actually super entertaining.
At the end of the day, I think losing a record.
I love how humble Ludwig is whenever he brings up his own content.
Maybe hurts a little bit, but there is one record that I know Kai will never get. And he'll never take it away from me. In fact, I think it might be the record that lasts the longest on Twitch until the website eventually shuts down. Sure. He's gained more subs than me. Whoopee. All right? All right? It's a community effort. He keeps all the money, like I did. Classic. Hey, come on, Kai. Come on. That's not a bad payday. That's not a bad payday. But the one record that I will always keep is the biggest drop-off in Twitch history. Because I went from 283,066 subs down to 0. I don't have a single sub. I'm not even subbed to myself. I don't have a sub button. And so unless Kai switches over to kick.com and gets kicked off Twitch, he should be doing the same. He should never break that record.
I mean, YouTube could slide Kai that fat check. You know, $500,000. Maybe he comes over to YouTube, takes that record from Ludwig too.
I'll try to end on here. Kai, in Twitch especially, it's time to give the man the bag, all right?
Give him the bag.
The new king of Twitch. All right, it's really great to commemorate that in a tweet, but now pay the man, Twitch. He has earned you the most money any human has ever earned you in a single month in Twitch history. Time to give him a bag so he sticks around for the next couple years. I think it's deserved.
Don't pull a YouTube and demonetize him just because he's black.
All he's done for the platform in terms of showing it off to a lot of new people, celebrities, like other creators, viewers who would not normally watch Twitch that were more YouTube focused. I think he has blown up the platform in a lot of ways, and should be duly rewarded for
He's
that.
really taken over on
Also
the Twitch side of things.
so that he doesn't take that spark that he has and use it on another website when he has done so much for Twitch. So anyway, I figured a lot of people were curious about my thoughts on.
I really hope that isn't the case, but Twitch has been doing streamers dirty for so long now. It's like they just don't care about the streamers on the platform. And I would not be surprised 1 year, 2 years max, 2 years from max from now, I would not be surprised that Kai is streaming on a different platform.
Breaking. I'm happy for Kai. I think it's overall a good thing, and it's much more deserved than what mine was, which was just a lot of luck, good timing, COVID booming the Twitch website, and my appendix randomly bursting on a ski trip.
That's crazy.
What's my new goals now? What records do I want to achieve? I don't know. Maybe I can get the biggest drop off on YouTube subscribers and I can get canceled 10 times over. Or maybe I'll dye my hair blue to avoid that. Anyway, that's all. That's all.
No.
Shout out, guy. Subscribe if you're watching this, and I'll see you guys later. All right. Big day. Big day. Lost my car and lost my record. What the heck?
Yeah, just dye your hair
So
or
you're going to take from me, Kai?
dye your hair or come out and say you're gay and then you don't get canceled apparently.
Son of a bitch. Took my dance move too? My gosh. This is what am I supposed to keep anymore? All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later.
Yeah, dude, like, Twitch is doing everyone dirty. This is why you have examples like Asmongold not even streaming on Asmongold, right? Because he's just getting the YouTube revenue. But Twitch needs to add options for creators to be in charge of their streams. Like, you can't just shove ads down, right? You can't just have this ad apocalypse on Twitch. Because then you're going to have people like Asmon refusing to even go affiliate, right? And it's just going to lose if Twitch keeps hurting their relationship with streamers, they will lose in the long run because then streamers will just stop generating revenue for Twitch. And that's it for me. That's all I want to say about that.